Or simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between our visitors and the Carolina Panthers. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Get it! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Get it!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Warrior, 70 Timberwolf. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
6 average, 6 Viking, 18. Hey, Crash.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. So it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Lion. Mustang 19.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Caught by the rookie from NC State. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line.
At their own 9-yard
Okay, ready?
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Down. Cougar.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, smash Broncos. Go, check, go, check. Let go.
Staying with Robinson. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives you more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Pass the 60, pass the 60. Go street.
They send a man in motion.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. This is a heater going deep. Ooh, almost an opening drop pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it. So the potential turnover winds up on the ground as they'll bring up 4th down. The Thunderbirds out and ready to punt. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the lines. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. Buying some time left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Get it. 79, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
3rd and long for him here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will sail out of bounds, and they're going to give him up to about the 45-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Red. 19 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Look.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And the Toronto's first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Come on. Set. Hey, Trash. Warriors, 70.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
70 Rangers. Mustang 19. Seven Pirates.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out. Brought in inside the 20. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. A pickup there of 39. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
60 Bison.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Brought in. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's Robinson. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Thunderbirds go up 6-0 here in the first. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Close play here, so the officials want to take a second look at it. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter two. They're hoping to convert here on second and goal. Daniels keeps it himself. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Thunderbirds get the game's first points here in the second. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Trujillo adds on the point after, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
19, Tiger, now go.
Here's a throw. Complete out to the right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, takes more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
60 Maverick, 60, 18 Cardinals, Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
They're going to try and throw it here. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All set to go now from the 35.
Come on, set! 70 Lions. Ready, ready.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to throw. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
18, Pioneer.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Go. Come like Cowboy 80.
From the red zone on 1st. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
They'll send him up the middle. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. A pick up a 4. That brings up 3rd and goal.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Third down from the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
19 tight, 19 tight, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Ready, ready.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Bronco 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60.
Daniels back to throw. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and two straight incompletions that made this third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. 60 Maverick, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Here he goes, third and long. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Get it. Take smash. Hurt. Right there, Hurt. Ready,
First and 10, around to Robinson. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ready. 60 Eagles.
Holden coming in motion right. The give here to the motion man. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. Third and 4 coming up now.
Come on. Cowboy 80. Go
Mentioning the tight end now.
65, 70 Lions. Ready.
Third and short, Daniels. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And they are on him, short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up fourth down. They'll send out the punting unit. The dangerous Darius Davis on the return. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Track! Viking 18!
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is second down.
Go now. Come 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 Lions. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
They'll run here on first down. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Got it. Ready?
First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Ready?
Back-to-back carries here. Good defensive effort here drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 18. Bronco 80. Buffalo 18.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Takes it in at the 21. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So march it forward after they accept the penalty.
Ready.
The worst time for a mistake defensively, and that awards them this 1st and 10.
Get it. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Check.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing on first down, Daniels. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. We've set it downs from 37.
Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Dragon 60.
Daniels now on first down. Bolden there to grab it. And he's done a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. Street.
Motion the tight end over.
Go check. Go.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Kick by Trujillo is good. And they've taken back the lead. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
They'll take over first down and 10. And they're on 24-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal. Hey, check that, street.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Here's Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to bring up first down.
That's good for a Toronto first down. A 28-yard gain. First down.
60 Bison.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. And he picks up about 4 yards before they send him out. So second and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready? Crack all 80.
Play action now with Daniels. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Daniels now. Completes it again to Smith-Njigba. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
Robinson on the inside give. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Thunderbirds grow the lead coming out of halftime. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Trujillo checks on the extra point. And the Thunderbirds make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Panthers 7.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. 70 Lions.
Check and crack.
They'll run it from the gun. A lot of space ahead. Has some room to work. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start the second half with some needed points.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
And that one splits the uprights. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game.
Panthers 14. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here you go. Set. 19 Chargers. 19 Chargers. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. A quick slant into the hands of Downs. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Here's Robinson out the middle. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Come on, come on. Hit. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On first down, here's Daniels. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And they're going to have a first down now.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now we're on with Robinson. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Liking 18.
Throwing now, Daniels. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Lucky to still have this football, Brock. Now let's see if they can come through on 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down from the 42.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Hit applied by Keanu Benton.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Check match, check match. Seven Pirates. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Now Daniels to throw. On the move, headed right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete. Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you won't kill my vibe. Stand on my on my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's downfield. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives him the first.
It's a gain of 20. And the
Let's go
Toronto
now.
first down.
Let's go.
Running left is Robinson. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Come on. Set.
To throw, Daniels. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Thunderbirds lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
This is Trujillo to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Thunderbirds make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Dragon. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. First and 10 now from the 46.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They're throwing it. Dumped off to his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Looking quickly here.
It's 3rd and 7.
Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Go!
3rd and long. They're going to throw. All in left side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
19, 18!
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Get up!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Panther Street. Panther Street. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready?
Here he goes, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
First and 10 from the 43.
Ready.
Here's Robinson, starting to drive. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Now Daniels off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Panthers have some new life in the fourth.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Bronco 80.
Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Offense to line. This is second and 4.
Tag. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warrior 70.
Pass play now. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Lions. Go.
Looking in the air here. That one finds his man, likely. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
18 Cardinal, 18.
First down, play action. Likely's got it, right side. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
24 more yards. That's another Panthers first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Cup 19!
Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Shaheed now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Let's go now.
Now to give to Bgm. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Here we go. Set. Crack all 80.
On second down, Robinson. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
Well, couple are happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Staying with Robinson. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up fourth down. So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here. 2:08 on the clock.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Get it. Viking, 18, 3.
Man in motion here. He'll throw it. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he reaches the 35 before going out. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on fourth down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Unlock line! Unlock line! 70 Timberwolf!
This is Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now, just before the 2-minute warning can hit, Brock, whistles and a timeout taken by this defense.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Daniels back to throw. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked up by Dorian Strong. And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead.
Thunderbirds 24. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Daniels coming back after that pick. He rolls to his right. And that's incomplete. Wanting to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Come on. 19 right. Check,
I'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll look to throw it. It's caught. Garner. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Trying to set this up quick.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing now. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down.
18 Cardinal. 70 Ranger. Check. Trap 50. Dragon 60.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Nothing. Personal lead. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. 79 Broncos. Go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Got his man. It's golden. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4.
That's good. For a Toronto.
Here he is to throw.
First down.
Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Hey,
They kick the running back in motion.
Warriors, 70.
Setting up to pass. Buying some time right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now they have third and short.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Okay,
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
60 Vices, 60 Vices. Hey, check that. Street.
A toss snap to Robinson. And the run will not work. He is shocked at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down.
60 even. 19 tight. 19 right. Trap 60. 70 Rangers.
Here he is to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. Ready. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Got it. Ready.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Back-to-back carries here. And he will have the Panthers first down. That's the last little bit they needed, Brock, to clinch this win. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
10 at the 49-yard line.
So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one.